Hey, welcome to the channel. Today is very cold, very bright and early Saturday morning. I'm just off to Tsukuba Circuit for Attack, which is a very famous and the most long-running time attack series here in Japan. They're celebrating 10 years anniversary today, so we're gonna jump in the car, head down to Tsukuba and check out how many cars are gonna be there and if any records are gonna be broken. So let's jump in the car and head out. So this over here is where you'll find a lot of manufacturers like HKS coming to bring their cars, along with Taniguchi as a driver. This is both time attack and development for them. This is a way for them to kind of test the products that they've been developing over the years. Taniguchi is also driving the G-Force GR Yaris, which was lapping in about 57 seconds last year. So it'll be nice to see what kind of speed they can get this year. As we go further down, we have the Midnight 991 GT3. This crazy ass raw weld build that we saw last year and the year before. I think I already did a spotlight on Speed Hunters with this. Really nice to see a K car lined up in the interesting side of the pits. And here we have the Czech shop. This is the Cayman Motorsport, ready to kind of race package car. And of course the car everybody's talking about, the Escort EVO, which managed a 49-second lap time last month. So the surprising thing about this year's event is that it seems to be even bigger than last year when they had like close to 100 cars enter for the event. And in fact it's so big that they've had to spread out into like where usually is the parking area for people to come to watch events. There's a nice E46 here that's been semi-built by Sunbeam in Tokyo, and it's together with a bunch of other BMWs. Another E46 wide body, and then this curious wide body creation here based on the Z4. Not sure what to say about this one. Interesting looking though. Pretty cool FD over here. Big single. Another FD over here. A couple of Evos. These guys are still prepping, cleaning up the rubber. Cleaning up the gunk that kind of attaches itself to the inside of the tread, getting it ready for the next outing. Pretty cool R34 here from Reverse Engineering. Nothing too crazy. Low mount, twins, HKS turbos. Looks like the new GT, yeah, it's the new GT3s. So it's all geared towards response at these events, obviously. The only cars with real big power are the ones that have the aero to kind of match it. Another cool S15. So I was saying, we'll see how the cars get crazier and crazier with the aero, kind of like this. And this FD here from CF Lab. So I mean, it's pretty much race car all the way with this open class. And it's got the Ariel sticker. Big hello to Suzuki-san up in Fukushima. If you remember, Suzuki is the guy that took Larry drifting with his McLaren XGT car, as well as the 360 Ferrari. So cool stuff. Let's go back into the pits here and check out the rest of the action. K-car class here. Started with the S660. Intercooler sticking out the back. Oh, we have more K-cars here. Look at this thing. Oh my god. That's so clean. Talk about attention to detail. That's phenomenal. Oops. Flat top. It's like the K-car scene is exploding here today. So we have a bit of peace and quiet because somebody dropped a lot of oil there. So while that's happening, we have a good chance to kind of look at the back of the pits. So the event this year stretches all the way out here. So we're basically next to the Dunlop corner here on the grandstands. And there's a few K cars like these cappuccinos. People fixing them up before the next session. And I spy a little Supra here, Birth Racing Project. TRD hood. Very clean. Sick looking MRS. Carbon wide body. Looks like a GT car almost. And an Alpine A110. That's crazy. You never really see these cars at Tsukuba. Carbon roof. carbon deck lid, obviously been modified. Couple of cool GTRs coming up. It's a nice 32 here, fully stripped. So it's a Pro Spec complete engine. Pro Spec is a reseller from Osaka, but they also have a shop in northern Tokyo. Sick blue 35. Look at the steering wheel on this. Wow. Endless monoblocks, a couple of S chassis here. And the K cars we were looking at earlier on, they're currently getting warmed up. Finally got a little quiet time to take a look at the Escort EVO in a bit more detail. So here it is, billet block, probably running close to 3 bars, if not more. And now the world record holder at Tsukuba here with a 49-second lap, which was recorded late last year. Of course, carbon fiber brakes. Interestingly enough, there are 4 pieces. 4-piece carbon rotors, actually 8. And this is the massive aero. Basically the middle fin here connects up to the wing, and the wing itself connects up to the diffuser. And then the flooring, substantial, ton of billet pieces for the rear suspension. I just turned the engine on so we can get to hear it a bit as it warms up. While this event has pretty much nothing to do with drifting, it's always nice to see fresh new drift cars like the Kazama Auto New Gen IS, which is powered by a 3.6 liter 2J gigantic turbo. Big Garrett GTX. I'll have to ask Kazama-san, but I think it's in the region of 1200 horsepower. Sick shape, and it's pretty much following on the RCFs that Team Kazama had at Formula D for a few years now. It's the fastest FF 55.1. And strangely enough, Autobahn seemed to have dropped the Soarer, the carbon Soarer, with the 2J, and have gone for this new R33 GTR, fully built. And it's sitting next to the Admix R32, another car that we've seen here for years, evolving and growing year on year. Okay, so it's afternoon now, and I've gotten most of my photography done, but there was one specific thing I really wanted to talk about more, and obviously show you guys. And it's this little group of Suzuki Jimnys on the far corner of the paddock. I mean, Jimnys are very popular in Japan, but what I've never seen is Jimnys built for grip racing. So every little Jimny here is being slammed down on like proper race tires. Look at this one here on R32. GTR wheels, running Advan and 052s, slightly bigger top-mounted turbos. The cool thing about these cars is just watching them on track. They're hilarious. Solid axles front and back. So basically when they come out of the corner, the inside wheel lifts up. Pictures are hilarious. So all these cars are built by Rainbow Auto, which is a Jimny specialist out of Chiba. And as you can see, even the latest generation one has been slammed on some rays and is running Yokohama Niovas. Not much tuning on this one because again it's brand new, so hard piping kit. See a Greddy blow-off valve there and some recirculation stuff happening here. This looks like the company's demo car, and again looks pretty highly tuned. It's got aftermarket coils, slightly bigger, top mounted turbocharger, old school Greddy blow-off valve, tire warmers of course. You know, there's basically all the generations are represented here nicely. This one is going for a G-Wagon type look. The grille and the intercooler hiding behind it. So I've been covering the car culture here in Japan for about 20 years, and I really thought I had seen everything. But you know, this is totally what Japan does to you. It kind of surprises you when you least expect it. And I really did not expect to see Suzuki Jimnys built for the track. It's absolutely amazing, and again, one of the many ways that people have fun in Japan when it comes to cars. So I really hope you enjoyed the coverage today. I apologize for the sound. I have to definitely get an external microphone for these type of events. It's really loud. But I think I'll just end the coverage here. I hope you enjoyed it, and if you feel you have comments, feedback, just let me know below in the comments. Until next time.